here, we put them into what position? To offload the Achilles, plantar flexion. It's the opposite with this. Okay? It's the opposite with Kenisie tape. So, just measure out roughly the length of your calf. Japanese are very much into the colour therapy, so hence why you have blue, pink, the beige and the black. Black is probably the best for sport. It's quite good for stickiness. But the blue is to cool down the area. Pink is blood, to get blood into the area. That's Japanese colour therapy. They're very much into that. That's why the different colours of the Kenisie tape are. Kenisie tape is very stretchy, and I'm going to show you now how stretchy it can be. So it's just one strip. You always, when you use Kenisie tape, you always have non-stretch at the bottom and at the top. So your anchors, there's no stretch on the tape. So what I mean by that is just, I can just put that straight on. So I don't put any stretch or anything on the tape. Alright, so you get some adhesiveness. We tend to round the edges, purely simply from people putting on socks or putting on jeans that they won't catch it. It's better to be, this way you round out the edges. It's much better to keep form. Now from here, you're not allowed to touch, don't touch the tape with your hands, because you actually take away the stickiness of the tape. So I'm going to put them into max dorsiflexion. See the opposite? Alright, max dorsiflexion. Now, look at the length this tape can go. So there's 100% stretch on the tape. Okay? So we would put on about 75, between 75. So I would back that off. So if you work from here, there's normal, there's 100, that's about 50, there's about 75. And we will lay it down then. And then I wouldn't have any stretch at the end either. Okay. From here, just make sure it adheres to the area. And then you have to activate the glue. Heat. Glue works really well with heat, so you just push it in and activate the glue. Alright, so that's your Achilles one now. To relax the calf muscles, because obviously the perineals and everything on the outside, I'm going to put on another tape we use just to relax it. So that's what we call a structured tape, to try and support an area. This one is to inhibit them, so to relax the calves, because they're going to be quite tight. Same again, you just round off the edges. We split the tape then. I'll show you some fancy stuff later on next week with swelling and stuff that we can do with Kenisie. Scissors, a good scissors is massive in this. Kenisie have their own scissors, so €30 worth of a scissors. And the girl that taught me the course, she never left it over her side. She literally had a pouch and everything, that was it. So, same again, don't touch the skin or don't touch the tape. Put it on as your anchor. Doesn't matter where it goes on the foot. I tend to find that the more it's on the foot, the less chance it comes off. Now, because we're inhibiting the calf muscle, we're just going to lay this on and stretch. So there's no stretch on the tape at all. Just like so. And you could do this with different colours. You could have the black and then the pink comes around. It looks... And you've seen that. Like, I'll show you pictures of guys and they're covered in Kenisie tape, and it's like a tattoo. It's like an artistic.
In the Olympics, they all had their own colours for each team.
That's it. Yeah, you can get into that level. Like
it's fashion now.
It is. Yeah, there's a little bit of a flair to it as well. There's other brands coming on the market, and I can explain that, which is there you go. So that's they're both for Achilles tendinopathy. Okay.
A lot less time, isn't it?
Exactly, a lot less.